Hello, and welcome to... Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. Welcome to Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition. I plan on doing an Honormode game because... oh, well, I just want to hate myself that much more! Yeah! I am here alone today because... I have no friends, no one likes me anymore. Noble jumped off and said I can go fuck myself. He said I'm too bad at Dark Souls 1, so he doesn't want to play with me anymore. I'm just kidding. No, I'm on my own today because I didn't feel like playing Dark Souls 1, and generally it's at a time where Noble, aka WolfKnight, one that streams every time I record, he is not available right now, so I'm on my own. And yeah, I decided to just hop on this game because honestly, I really love this game. This is probably one of my favorite games. It's definitely so far my favorite turn-based game, that where you're a single character, that is. There are others on computer that I really like, but this one is like definitely one of my favorite character games. So yeah, I'm here alone. I'm gonna be doing honor mode because I just want to hate myself that much more. I don't have any plans of this continuing past this one episode, so I'm gonna try to squeeze in as much as possible into it. It's probably mostly gonna be raw footage though, in all honesty, because this game is difficult to edit, because some things you think, oh, I should edit it out, and then later on you're like, I shouldn't have edited it out, damn it. Yeah, words are difficult. But anyways, I'm mostly gonna have this is probably gonna be the longest video on my channel because it's gonna have the most in it. So I'm not really worried about doing stuff wrong. I'll cut here and there and stuff, but other than that, it's pretty much gonna be unedited. So my idea for this was, with Dark Souls, since I wasn't able to get enough, I know I wasn't able to get enough Dark Souls footage, I needed extra footage to make sure I can get a video out on Saturday, just in case I don't get footage for Anthem edited in time to upload. But with Anthem, I'm probably going to do it like with this video. This video is not going to be edited that much, so Anthem, I'm probably gonna have mostly raw footage in it too, because it's a new game and people want to see the full extension of the game. So I'm also likely gonna just what's it called? I'm likely just going to stream. Yeah, I'm likely just gonna stream Anthem and then upload the video. I'm likely gonna stream it on, I don't know what platform yet, because I was debating Twitch, but I don't know if I want to do Twitch yet. If not Twitch, likely Mixer, because I don't want to stream on YouTube. But I might end up doing it on YouTube, in all honesty. But whatever I decide to do, it will be in the link of this video, and I will likely have it somewhere else on the time of my... Ooh, that was lucky. Sorry for disturbing, but I just got a lightning, air thingy. Staff. It's really lucky. It's like, I never see that happen. So yeah, I'm just gonna speed through here. This is likely just gonna be double timed for me later on. I should have... I'm screwing up already. Should have done that different. I'm screwing up real bad. And for it, I'm gonna get extremely punished. Wait, I can... So yeah, one thing I really like about this game though is like the combat. Like, I know the combat is rather boring, but I love the combat that allows you to think and gives you time, like turn-based combat. turn-based combat is way more strategic than any other combat you will find. Because you... Oh, come on, I used fucking bullshit! Well, he's dead now. Yeah, turn-based combat is more strategic than any other combat type you'll find, just due to the fact that you have to think about action and reaction for everything you do. Or are you missing a potion? That's awesome. So, for example, with that fight right there, I didn't think of what could happen if I started it like that. I was just like, yeah, let's just go into this combat. So I just jumped into it without thinking of about what I should start with, what would be the smartest thing to do, and you saw I got punished for it. I would have lost over half my health if I wouldn't have taken my potion. So that's why I really like this game, because you have to, before you do anything in a fight, you always have to think what's going to happen after. What's the reaction that the enemy is most likely going to have to my attack? And what action will I take when they attack? You always have to think about your action and reaction to everything. And that is one reason why I love this game, because that is my type of shit. So, did I start with Lone Wolf, or do I have to restart? I don't remember. Okay, I did. I was about to say, if I didn't start with Lone Wolf, I'm kind of fucked. Alright. This is gonna be quick. So, one thing I realized is, I haven't done any solo commentary yet, except one post-commentary thing that was extremely horrible. So, I'm probably going to make this right here a solo series at one point. I don't know when. Ooh, that was a nice double kill. I don't know when it's going to be a double series, or when the series is going to start coming out. This is just to bridge the time. Honestly, this video might not even ever come out, because this is a just-in-case video I'm making. Honestly, no, wait, this one's going to come out. I don't know if I'm going to be recording enough for 2 videos. It's probably going to be like 50 minutes each, 40 minutes, something like that. So, yeah, definitely. I'm honestly looking forward to getting this game into a series at one point. I don't know when yet, but I will do it someday. What I really want to do is have a co-op series, mostly with Wolf, aka Noble. But he's not a big fan of this game. He gets bored of it very easily, because in his words, the combat is boring and not exciting. And then I actually, before I did this, a few days ago on the weekend, we did try a co-op in it, but we died in the cave with the frogs, because back then we didn't know, like, I wanted to do a build that wasn't meant for early game at all. My idea was to make a summoner necro build. Basically, I call it the true necromancer build. You only put points into summoning and necromancy, but that build is extremely weak early on. That's the biggest catch to it. So, it didn't go so well. We ended up dying to the frogs. I mean, it can happen. I've had a problem. I've died to this combat here before when I first started the game, but it was extremely bad. The series didn't last long to do a series. In this one, I'm going to grab a second, that was a lucky crit. I'm going to grab a second character, and my plans for him is two-handed. He's going to be using a two-handed sword and going summoning. So, I know, the main reason I'm doing it is because I know Noble really likes that setup. Like, he likes being a tank, and he likes being a summoner. So, I'm hoping with making a character like that, he will agree to join the series later on. Like, I'm not going to ask him before I hit Reaper's Ghost, in all honesty. And who knows, maybe it'll become... Oh, come on, I said throw! You fucking piece of shit! Alright, there we go. Yeah, basically, if you guys didn't know, I know pretty much every tip and trick of this game. Are you kidding me? Okay, very good. Like, up here you have 2 dead bodies. I can do some nice stuff with a nice fire wand. And decent amount of gold for the beginning. Not too much, not too little. They sometimes have different type of weapons on. Like, there's always going to be a fire wand up there. That's a guarantee. There's a second, I'm starting to say again. Damn it. There's sometimes a second weapon. I've seen it drop damn it! I've seen it drop a... Oh, fuck it. I need to stop doing like 3 things at once. Sorry. But anyways, for the 4th time, I've seen there be a sword up there before. It's incredibly rare, but it can be there. Right. Last combat on the ship. No, I don't know what that's on. Yeah, I'm having the music play live in the background right now instead of editing it in later. So it's not necessarily going to be perfectly fitting to the situation. Like I try to make it in post recording. I always try to get the music to fit. So who knows? I might be sounding like a crazy person and the music fits perfectly because I edited it so it does fit later on. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet with the editing. All I know is I'm not going to be cutting too much out of this because it's mostly supposed to be raw footage, because this game... I mean, I'll cut long walks and longer silent stuff, and I'll cut the boring stuff out. Like, it's mostly like after you get off the ship, there's 2 Voidwoken that you fight. I might cut that out, and I'm probably going to cut that until I get into the city, into the town, into Fort Joy, that's what it is. Who knows what I'm going to do? We'll find out when the video comes out, right? So, if you come back here, you see her, she's actually choking on her own blood. I usually just kill her. She's a no good Magister anyways, so, yeah. I don't like Magisters. I mean, the Magisters technically still are the good people in this game. They're just scared of the Voidwoken and everything, because the Voidwoken are coming after the the sorcerers. So, yeah. It's also the fact that... Yeah, that's a Voidwoken, by the way, spoiler alert. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil too much. I'm going to skip most of everything, honestly. Like, I'm not gonna really watch the cutscenes. I'm going to skip all the dialogue that you can do with everyone, because this isn't I don't plan on having a series yet. If I do, I will start over and let all the cutscenes and dialogue play out and be quiet during them. But for now, this is just to say hi. I have this game. I enjoy it. How maybe you'll enjoy seeing me enjoy it, or fail in it, depending on what happens. So yeah, let's hope the latter one doesn't happen and I actually enjoy it instead of fail. Because if I fail early on, then shit. Alright. Early memory, because I'll need it. I just realized I haven't spoken anything about what I plan on doing with this character. Alright, so what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be an all-rounder mage, if you will. I'm going to be doing absolutely everything. I'm gonna have all the elements at my disposal. And I might end up going into summoning to get the summon buff of all elements, just so I can throw it on the incarnate that my teammate will be getting later. I usually don't go lone wolf, in all honesty. If I play alone, I prefer 4 characters. I seriously do. Just because 4 characters gives you so much option for strategic minding it. Like, what I usually do is I have one paladin, which is a mixture of the water element. I forgot what it's called. Hydrosophist, that's it. I usually have one mix between Hydrosophist and I can't think of it right now. Hydrosophist and Warfare, thank you. There we go. And then the other one is usually the other meleeer is usually pure physical damage. He is usually Warfare and Archery, for example. Warfare and Huntsman. Or he's Warfare and Polymorph. I even had a Warfare Scoundrel build at one point. And it works really well. Like, it really does. But it's mainly, I mainly have 2 tanky characters. One that's pure physical damage, less tankiness, but more damage. And then another one that's Sword and Shield or Mace and Shield, which is my Paladin. And he's dedicated, he or she is dedicated to healing, supporting, and very low damage. And tanking. And what I do then is I get my 2 other characters are my damage characters. My main, well, the second meleeer is the main damage, and then I get a dex-based main character who usually uses 1 dagger and a bow, and is a mix build between those 2 things, and switches it between them accordingly to what is needed. If the enemy have more range units, I'll switch him to up close and personal and jump the range units. If they are more melee units, I'll keep that specific character back and put him on a high post to get the increase in damage from the height advantage, and I'll start pestering the shit out of them. So you see, I'm all over the place in this game with builds and stuff. My mages usually have a shield just because you never know when you're to expect them to accidentally get into melee range of an enemy, or in targeting vicinity of an enemy, or accidentally blow yourself up. And yeah, well, and the mage that I use that does all my magic damage is usually a elementalist, or a version of an elementalist. It doesn't do all magic types. It usually focuses on 2, sometimes 3, and then I throw necromancy and summoning in it for the support skills. But my main focus is usually sorry, I need to make sure I'm clicking the right stuff to get this combat. All right. So the thing I usually do is where was I? Okay. What I usually do in this game when I use 4 characters, I can't even count anymore. If I use 4 characters, yeah, I have my mage, my paladin, my secondary tank, and then my rogue. My mage is oftentimes a healer as well. A 50-50 between healing and damage. Like this character here will end up being. One thing I never do though, is have my mage based on summoning. I never really do summoning with my mage. I occasionally do it. Like I will if I do make this a series, if it's a solo series. I probably won't do it, but if I do get Noble or someone else into this series to do it with me, I will most likely have this series where I am necromancy and summoning. So a physical damage based mage, and what the other person's gonna do, I don't know. In all honesty, really depends on who I get in here. But I love getting summoning, especially if you're playing Lone Wolf. I really love getting summoning into it. Just because it gives you a 3rd body and a 3rd turn for your team. It just makes everything easier. And yeah. So if you didn't know, there's a lot of, if you don't know, there's a easy way to get to level 4 running through Fort Joy. It's a really fast way to get to level 4, and I'll show it to you guys. So what I always do is I talk to this Amiro. I always get this first. Alright. I almost initiated combat by accident there. So what I do, I always talk to him. I don't do the quest yet because I do need the Pyromancer alive. So after that, oh shit, I'm turning around. Oh yeah. After that, I run over here to Beast, the dwarf, the exiled dwarf, and I get him as a companion. Why? Because he's a dwarf, and yeah, he is usually my go-to companion if I play the game with 2 characters. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by all this. Okay. Beast is usually the secondary character I use when I do a 2-character playthrough. There. And if I do a 4-man character, he's always the second one I pick up. Because he's a dwarf and he can go get the spear off of... what's his name? Down there. I always make him a... where is it? Executioner. An executioner, because he starts out with a 2-handed weapon and enough strength. 2-handed is pretty OP for the beginning. The first attempt of recording this, because this is actually my 2nd attempt, because the first one I really fucked it up. So what I did in the first one is I got this, and the first sword he got, he used that all the way through the game, through Fort Joy. I was at like level 6 or 7 when I stopped, and he still had a level 1 sword on him, and he was just still destroying. Alright, we're gonna waypoint you to... Fuck! We never unlocked the waypoint. Alright. I'll probably wait a bit for this series to take a foothold. I'm probably not going to do it until later. Like, well, fuck off. I want to get back into Fort Joy area. Right. So if you're wondering why I split up the characters, it's about Withermore's Quest. It's, so I keep it down here. Now I go up here, interact with this, because I talk to them. Here's the button. I can go down into here. If I would have a lockpick, that is. Which I do not, so I'm going back up. And this chick over here should sell 2 lockpicks. If not, the Geomancer guy does. There we go, 2 lockpicks. Exactly the amount we need to open up the doors. So, yeah, I do Withermore's Quest really early on. It should get me the jump to level 3. Then, at level 3, I go kill the frogs. Or, no, not the frogs, the turtles. I mean, I kill the frogs too, but I go kill the turtles first. Some people do it to, you kill them to get to level 3, or right after you get off the ship, you go up and kill the frogs and the turtles, and then you come down into Fort Joy. I prefer the way I do it. I mean, I could go kill the frogs, I can one-shot the big frog. Right now, if I chose so, like, not one-shot, but one turn. So, it's not impossible, but I don't do it. Like, no wait, because that is a fight that can and will wipe your team. And it's happened to me numerous times. We just weren't coordinated enough, we weren't thinking enough, and the turtles actually ended our Honormode run. So, we don't usually do that anymore until at least one of us has a better weapon and or armor. And, yeah. So, ooh, that's a really nice staff I can do that build. I'm just throwing ideas at myself, sorry about that. Right, next on the line. First of all, let's get you up and GG. I have a Lex right there. I was about to start yelling. What is that? Poison? Himself. So yeah, what I'm going to do with Beast is he's going to have this just stuff summon. I can't see it from yet. Alright, let's wait for her to move. Please, thank you for what. So, what I usually do is I get to level 4, then I do the Houndmaster fight and the fight that gets at Fort Joy. Then I always come back. Right? I'll go to that new area, I'll get to level 5, and then I'll come back to Fort Joy and wipe it clean. I'll do all the side quests and everything in Fort Joy. And then I do everything. I kill everyone, so I don't have to come back. That's how I do Fort Joy. So you'll see it in a minute. Oh, Beast doesn't have something in it, so you have to kill shit. Well, I didn't know. Go kill the turtles. Oh yeah, with that arrow the right there. Let's talk about crocodiles and shit. He has a quest line. You can just tell him, like, you can lie to him if you're in a group, and he asks you if you're alone, just say yes, and his quest will progress. You don't have to be alone to do it, you can still be in a 4-man party to do it. And what happens is, you go kill the crocodiles, which you'll see later on, and then you go to him with a stuffing drop, and then he'll move up here, and then the story goes and then you, when he's up here, you have to go find him and talk to him again, and yeah. All I can say is, I just kill him. Like, I'll send him up here, but that's about it. I wouldn't even do his quest if you wouldn't get anything useful. I would get the teleportation skill, which is extremely useful in and out of combat. So yeah, that's seriously the only reason. And then here, what I always do with my mage is... Oh, fuck. Nope, sneak. I always put my mage up here just because of that height advantage, the height bonus. And I'll initiate with this guy. There we go. Oh, she didn't. Damn it. I was hoping I could get a double turn. This actually might be a problem, because I forgot this guy does not have Lone Wolf. He might die. Ah, that's gonna hurt. Actually, not as much as I thought. Sorry about the noise, I'm drinking. Alright, let's move right here. There we go. Let's take her out. I'm not that worried about the smaller ones. They are definitely a threat. Definitely. But as of right now, I'm really not that worried about them. I probably should do this. Oh, we'll be fine. If you can... No, what? Or... Oh my god. Yeah, Beast is... Oh my gosh, the level up saved him. I should have switched to these before I initiated combat, because if you shoot a burning person with poison, they take explosion damage. Like, they'll take bonus damage from it exploding on them. Yeah, Beast actually would have died if he wouldn't have leveled up right there. Oh. Let's go over here and attack that. Oh, or you can pick it up. That works too. That's perfectly fine. Ah. Screw it. Let's just hit it with that. It's on poison. Ah, I was really hoping that would have killed it. Alright. There we go, that's game. So yeah. I usually always use a lightning staff just because if you, the lightning spells hit for a lot, so I usually use the lightning spells to take out the armor of someone. I usually use it to take out the magic armor. Meaning, I don't have lightning to stun them. But usually it's like, I hit it with one lightning spell, and I hit it with 2 lightning spells in the first turn, and their armor's gone, and then they get shocked by the second one. So I get a lightning staff so I can get that stunned on them in that first turn to negate their first turn. Because if you can keep them from getting their first turn, where they usually have to where the first turn is always used for positioning. You always want to position yourself where you want to be for the majority of the fight in the first turn. If they don't get that first initial positioning, they're fucked the whole entire fight. They'll be at a disadvantage the whole time. So getting that first initial stun, getting a stun turn 1 is really important. That is why I run stuff the way I do. What I always get second here in talents is all sealed up. We'll see why in a minute. Because I get another symbol, I get fever to 3. I get another one of these, so early game I can get Hydro and then... let's do one before we start hoping going worse. And then another memory. This is my standard starting, like I always start like this. Constitution and String. We don't need Huntsman. Here we have 2 Warfare. Oh yeah, Summoning, that's right. I would give him all skilled up if he was a starting character and already have one wolf, since he doesn't have one wolf, I have to give him one wolf. There we go. He now has the ability of learning these, which helps us along a lot with that. Sort real quick. Oh, my ghost stuff, jeez. I'm sorry. Where is it? I was looking for something. Yeah, that's right. Okay, and then you just waypoint back into full joy. Yeah. Right, now we need to get level 4, which is somewhat difficult. As you can see, my mage already has most armor out of the 2. That is because I usually concentrate on mage armor, because early game, people, the enemies loved... I think seriously, wow. Early game, everything seems to love to go after mages, for whatever reason. So I concentrate on the mage's armor first thing first. I prioritize it over everything else. And it usually works really well, because they still do go after my mage first thing first, even if my mage has most armor. That's also why I always give my mage a shield. For him. And can I get a shield? No, it's still some shit. That's poison, keep those 2. Sell that, sell those, sell that. Oh shit, that was not the thing I wanted to sell. Oh, keep that, sell this shit up here. Yeah, I never go into potions or anything, just because I usually have all... I never need potions. That's just like that. Since I'm a mage, I'm all around a mage. I have everything necessary in magic that I can get in that stuff, yeah. Alright, oh wait, there were boots in here too, right? Yeah. No, let's... Can I afford that? No, but I can afford that. I always do this, but this is my hey, you armor run. You'll see why in a minute. Wait, no. Alright, so here, finish armor run. Right, so now you're gonna see why I always go to the armor run. That's enough. Yes, I go, actually no, I don't. First thing I do is... What do I do? Yeah, first things first, I need to make sure... Yeah, see if he didn't have the right... And instead of crippling blow, we'll take Element of Totem. There we go. That's his setup. What do we do? There's nothing I need from him yet. It's the Arrow of the Urge user. And do I have Hydro surface here? Do I get Hydro? Oh, that works. Yeah, I did. So, did I? I just said yeah, I did without looking at it. Okay. Alright, so I go here, and I steal from the Hydro. I know it's stupid because at level 4 he gets a lot of stuff I need and want. But I need stuff right now too. And I just get everything because I can. And now before I let him go, I learned it all. And we don't need rain yet. Actually, no, we won't need rain this fight, so... we could go to the Pyro guy. I really don't know why. Dude, but we're definitely going to fight Nido after I start my Silver. So, yeah, skill bar is something like really important. One thing I always need to do is make sure I have it sorted out. Early game, I'll do it up how I have it right now. I'll do one element, then the second element, then the third element, and switch skill bars if needed. And do multiple skill bars. But generally, what I'll do later in game is my first bar will be support. Oh, come on, don't do anything out here. I have fun stuff, so let me go down. So, okay. Oh, no, wait, that's level 4, isn't it? We'll see. But I'm pretty sure I have to go level 4 before I can get this something like I want. Which will suck. If it's true. I think it is. Because I want to get. We'll see. Yeah, it's level 4. Yeah. Well, so actually, we should. Yeah, we should have enough for it. On the side note, there's these guys up here that I didn't fight either. So let me go, like, do turn these guys. But yeah, one thing I also usually do is formation. Usually turn that on because I run around with my character mainly. And I want to get initiation with my character, combat initiation. Because I want her to start out in combat. Okay, you did not go where you're supposed to. It's pretty much bug. But yeah. My character is, my mage is usually the strongest out of my group, so I really want them to have combat initiation. So, there's that. That poison from. Oh. That's gonna hurt. Not really. Yeah, my main thing with when I have a warrior that I build into summoning, this is what I usually do. I do this, and then I place them right here. And my turn. That's what I do. Probably wondering why. Simple. Choke points. I use the warrior aspect of him with opportunists, because he has opportunists, to set a choke point. See, he's standing right here with opportunists, so if they would try to go here and get to my mage, he would hit them. If they try to go here and get to my mage, he would hit them. Meaning, they have no way of getting to my mage without getting hit at least once. Which makes my mage back here safe, essentially. Not safe, but pretty much safe. So, I don't have to worry about the mage getting hit too much. Which is the best thing in a group ever, is that your mage doesn't get hit. So, then I have him using summoning to be able to push, to be able to attack. His summons are out in the front line for him, where he doesn't take that much damage. Like, as you can see, he was burning right there because of the Molotov cocktail, but now he's out of harm's way himself. And even though this is the last character, I'm gonna keep him here. Even though that's the last enemy, I keep him there because you never go. Just out of principle that he isn't there. He's not, my meleeers in my groups, they're not there to be a main damage, like they're not my main damage focus. My rogue, yes. My rogue will jump as, be the furthest away from my party as possible. Because my rogue will always be out there taking out the range units, which, honestly, I might just pick up a group. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a full group for this run, just to show you what I mean. Alright, let's get the ribbon. Let's get him. No, not muscle. So yeah, I'm just gonna turn this into 4 man. It's gonna be Honormode still, but let's see how this works out. I don't want him. We'll make him like a rogue. Alright, he's gonna be a rogue. Dex and Constitution, right? He has Scoundrel and Dual Wielding, right? Then we'll do All Sealed Up. Get him up. Alright, what do we want to give him? We'll give him Polymorph. You're probably wondering why Polymorph, but you'll see that later on. Alright, you're gonna need initiative. And then, I'm already my mage, he's gonna be my summoner. I need a paladin. Alright, no, not an enchanter. What is there here? A cleric, someone who can heal and support. I think that's gonna be the smartest start for what she's supposed to be. I could be completely wrong, and yeah, I am completely wrong, but right. Paladins, what is your symbol? Alright, okay, that's actually really good. No, not glass cannon yet. You're going to get... This is a difficult one. Considering what she's supposed to be, I would give her glass cannon. Opportunist, but she's not what she's supposed to be yet, so I can't give her opportunist. That's okay. I'll make her what she's supposed to be. Actually, she is what she's supposed to be. I just realized that. Yeah, she is what she's supposed to be. Let's start, that's good. Alright. I need to get the armor now, crap. So, one thing that's definitely difficult with 4 people, that's easier with 2 people, is armor. Getting armor, and splitting your gold. It's a lot easier with less people. But, I still prefer heavy. Oh, fuck off! Well, there's that. Let's get out some shield and put them low. Go to her. No, her, let's go to inventory. Let's send all this to Losa, because she is our seller and buyer now. She has 3 in bartering. Oh yeah, I just always go, duh. We're just not having any. What level are these shanks? 3s. If on, what level are your shanks? 3s, okay. Not sure if I have to sneeze or not. Well, that's definitely better than what he has. We're gonna need armor now. This is gonna be the difficult part. As you can see, no armor. Oh, that would have been good to keep if I do, since I'm doing this now. Oh, what they say, I said it's 20. Alright. Fuck. I fucked up. How do I not have a required? How do I? Seriously? No warfare but melee base? That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Yeah, I never did check if I need to do. Alright, time if I need to. First, let me change my formation around. My rogue, I always put out there. My mage, since I'm on 4 people, I put it even further back, and my warriors, I put like this. This is my setup, my average setup. Sometimes I have my mage all the way back here, but that's sometimes too far away. So this is how my average build setup looks. And if they would move into the correct positioning, alright. Oh, there goes my rogue. Yeah, my rogue, I forgot to put armor on him, that's right. That's what I forgot. We'll do that, then encourage. Then we'll water bomb. Alright, my mage. My mage's turn always starts off with clear-minded. Always. Then I'm gonna have to move back one, so my turn ends with this. Okay, beast. Do we still have a Molotov cocktail somewhere? Anything that can do fire. Yes, we have fireballs. Great. I can't do this without hitting anyone, so the least of our probably our healer. And then we summon our incarnate and negate to get just that one extra turn in. And help to take down his. Alright. I can work with that. Actually, I really can work with that. You're going after Beast. By all means do. That helps me a lot, actually. Let's hit that. Then we will put Armor of Frost on. She can replenish her own, so on him. Okay, now our rogue. This is the reason I put Armor of Frost on him. Because now he's standing in fire. Adrenaline. Encourage runs off wears off next turn, so use Encourage. And then another backstab. There we go. Move up one. Replenish. Armor. And oh yeah, not enough AP. Oh no, we're gonna keep that for later. Petrify him, even though that takes away the fire we put on him. Then put that down. End. Right now, he's just surrounded and petrified, so he can't do anything. Now, since he's unpetrified, I need to get him stunned somehow. So I get rid of all my fire, which is sometimes stupid, but in this case, okay, it froze Beast, but it also freezes him, which is the most important part. Sure, Beast is frozen, but... Oh, his incarnate is too. Oh, fuck. Oops. Oh well. Can we poke him? There we go. Now he's decaying. This is perfect. If there were still blood around. Oh well. Let's see how much it does. Yeah, the blood's gone. This is honestly a really difficult place for me. Really difficult position. But he's dead. Alright, where's Beast? No, she. It's just Beast. Beast, you get the ring. And there we go. Oh yeah, we never even his pants. I always seem to forget my rogue in all honesty. Otherwise, like, the rogue needs the least armor. Okay. Now we can go finish this quest line and kill that chick up there, but we're not gonna do that yet. Now we're going to fight the crocodiles. Where? Crocodiles, I actually have to turn off formation. Now this is the part where I don't know what to say. So crocodiles, we definitely, even with this group I have set, even with this group setup, I definitely could lose this. There's a definite possibility of me losing this combat. So what I usually do, my rogue and my mage, we both come up here. These two I group together. March in here. Fuck, I wanted to pick that up before this happens. There we go. Now. Okay, I said move forward, you piece of shit. Alright. Through that. How much AP does that cost? It says 1 AP. Fine. I put in my rogue next. And then I bring in my mage. Because my mage needs the next turn. Come on, let me throw it. There we go. And now my rogue. Him and my mage didn't get encouraged, so he pops encourage. My mage now drops this right here. Before she dumps this here, here, and here. Now the difficult part is I have to pull my paladin up before the crocodiles get to her, because they'll initiate fire. I should have popped adrenaline right there. Oh, and that's also a problem when that happens. So now we need to keep him healed. And him healed. And now we have the problem with our rogue. Our rogue is taking all the hits. Because we weren't thinking before we placed everything. So smartest thing right now is rush him over. And petrify. And my beautiful, beautiful incarnate does this and this. We have this in the bag. That should jump me up to first place, I believe. That'll stop it burning, but that'll at least freeze it for a turn. Everything's on cooldown, so... just out of sight. This is gonna hurt. Oh no, that's right, that thing's petrified. And that's that one gone. I'll move up here in case they need heals over there. Now, beast, summon this just to make sure this thing dies. Then we whack it once. That shoots. Incarnate hits it, and this should kill it. This right here. There we go. Here are gauntlets from a mage. It also allows a rogue to have gauntlets. So yeah, honestly, like, the game, it's really, it's like, once you have your strategic understanding, it seriously is a game. Which, not better or anything, but I do have my strategic understanding now. I understand the way this game is needed to be played. But there are some builds out there, like, there are builds in Lone Wolf and shit that can just solo be a single character for the whole game. I don't like that. Like, it gets boring, in my opinion. If you use a build that is extremely overpowered in every way and form, then there's no reason to play the game. Like, I know a few of my friends do, like, every time they play it, they use basically the same build. One of them goes they call it a Dead Knight, or they're, Necromancy and Warfare. I've tried it before. It's a stupid build. It works. In fact, it works so good, that's all you ever need. You only need a single character with that build, and you can do the game all on your own. It's stupid. I don't like those kind of builds. Like, usually if I do 4-man, I usually never give a character everything like I'm doing now with this character right here. I don't usually do all builds like absolutely everything. Where is she? She's not coming? There she is. So yeah. There we go. Keep that up. Teleporter further in there. And end turn. My rogue. Oh, you have pawn? Oh, that's Beautiful. So, this is just basic combat right now. Nothing too interesting. It'll get interesting when it's multiple versus multiple again. But yeah. Get my incarnate out. Get this thing out. Start whacking on her. I said start whacking on her. So what I do when I have two meleeers, I usually just keep my paladin in the back. Everyone's encouraged already, alright. And here in the next turn, I'll be bringing this guy up, that guy right there up. Since the incarnate is immune to fire. Oh yeah, we're almost level 4, so we're gonna be getting the actual pyromancy spell soon, so might as well. So now my rogue is in trouble, so I'm gonna disengage with him. So here, did not mean to poison him. And chug this. And now, this guy. Summon another one of these. And then come crashing in. And hopefully taking the aggro. Now that I have my first warrior in, I can pull in my paladin. I'm doing this to wipe her armor. Oh, yeah, her physical armor. And heal my rogue over here. Now the incarnate, just basic attack to wipe the armor. All we need right now. And she's chasing my rogue. Okay, so there's one thing, mage, or magister. Actually, now this is a strategic move because she's already shocked. We make that, get her stunned, and get damage on her. And forgot, I can't do that anymore. We pull her over, and then we heal. Not by that much, then we'll pop this. Renew it on everyone and heal them more. Now, incarnate. Okay. Now this is where the annoyance happens. Because I would normally throw the fireball, but we have to waste AP to walk over here now. Because she's surrounded by my meleeers. Alright. Now... she considered wet? She is. This should stun her then. And everyone else. Great. That did not go according to plan, but... it rarely ever does. Okay. First totem gone. Oh, come on, he had opportunity. No. And this. I'm gonna hit Beast once, but we're gonna freeze her at least. Let's do that. Now my rogue. And now my rogue can finish her off. And there we go. That's the fight. And we can give a healing to the beast. And there's not much more to do. You can go back into the... No, I don't want to do that yet. I really don't know what to do, in all honesty. I know one thing we can do, and go back up to that place. We can fight Fane and the seller of the guy that sells the spec. And he's not wondering why I have to be others with me. It's hilarious. Let's see, how much armor does he have? Not that many. Right, now, this if Fane would actually be something, this would actually be an interesting fight. Because we would have had two adversaries instead of just one. But since Fane is a fucking pushover, we don't. We're not getting summons out this time in the first round. I just want to get stunned for turn one. But yeah. This will hurt them a bit. I don't really care. This is like a fight we're capable of losing, so. We'll keep Rue right here. Since he's back jump to us, we might as well. We have him stuck here, like there is nowhere for him to go. It's the only reason I pushed my both of my warriors up. If this wouldn't be a dead end for him, I wouldn't have pushed up so much. Yeah. Oh, wait, why am I killing him? I'm stupid. I wasn't supposed to kill him yet. I was supposed to steal from him and kill him later. Well, too late now. I'm gonna bet on him. Well, actually. We'll keep it like this for now. What else is there to do? I really don't remember what there is to do anymore. We're rather slow, because I know that. Here's that fight that I want to postpone for as long as possible. How much XP am I missing? 7,000. Oh yeah, now I remember one thing we never did. We do this, and we do the slugs, it should get us level 4. Some of you watching are probably like, what are you doing? The other ones probably saw, oh, where I was like, oh yeah. Right. So now we just go over here. We're gonna go save this thing down now, because we have capability of doing so. It's just, the biggest thing is, it's just such good. It's such good AP. Oh, where is she? Oh, there. Let's get some summons up. In case she does go after Stingtail. Just positioning right now. We don't know where she is. How? Guess what? I can teleport you, and I will. That's gonna hurt Beast, but oh well. Who's this? Ifon. You're almost dead. Let's just get some backstabs in. Stingtail. He's gonna have a hard time hitting considering she's surrounded. Oh, sure, hit! Oh my god. Alright, and there we go. Let's get this on her. And I guess just hit her. Incarnate needs to come over too. And just wail on her. No, that's gonna... This'll stun her. Why? There we go. There's that little encounter. So what basically happens if you don't save him, he gets killed for stealing the Divinity, and you have to wait until you escape before you can get pyromancies again. I think that's where I'm going to leave off this first episode, though. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time. Oh wait, I forgot one thing. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to subscribe. Maybe leave a like if you want to see this on this channel as a complete playthrough. And yeah, enjoy.